a simple standing routine you can do using a chair for support to help with balance. We're just going to start with our feet about hip width apart. Hip width is about 2 fists. You don't have to bend over, but just kind of eyeball it. Stand up nice and tall. Bring your shoulders up by your ears and run your shoulders down your spine. Just close your eyes for a few moments here, just getting grounded. Just allowing yourself to tune into just your inhalations and your exhalations, nice natural breath. On an inhale, go ahead and send your arms upward, create length. With an exhale, just slide your shoulders down your back. So we're just stretching out here. Breathe into the sides of your body, filling the lungs up nice and full at this point. So we're going to start to breathe deeper. Press the belly out, fill the lungs up from the lower to the middle, up into the collarbone. Full deep breath. And with an exhale, you'll release the breath just as deeply as you drew it in, starting from the top all the way down. Belly button draws back towards spine. So inhale, fill, and exhale, release. Just hold it here just for a few more breaths as you breathe into the sides of your body, the front, the back. And on an exhale, draw your hands to heart center. Close your eyes for a couple breaths here, just pressing your thumbs against your heart. Let's go start with some simple stretching. So if you need to hold your chair during any of these times, you can hold with 1 or 2 hands. On an inhale, you're going to come up onto your toes as you take your heels off the floor. Maybe 1 or 2 hands come up. And then on an exhale, go ahead and just set them back down as you lower the heels back down. So it's going to be inhale as you stretch, and exhale as you lower. So just moving yourself through a few just at the measure of your own breath, just starting to move the body. And then the next time you come all the way to the top, we'll hold here, draw some breaths in. And exhale, go ahead and lower everything down. You're going to take your right leg, you're going to step it back. I'm going to turn the chair just a bit for you so you can see. You're just coming back onto your toes. So really stretching out those toes on that right foot, lunge into your left leg. So we're going to hold here. We're going to work on squaring the hips. You're drawing your right hip forward, your left hip back. So the hips are about equal distance to the chair. If you have balance, you can bring an arm up, although you can hold the chair with both hands if you need to. Then start to test yourself. Maybe take a finger or 2 away from the chair. Make sure there's balance there if you're going to remove that other hand. If you have the balance, go ahead and send the other arm up, holding here. This is crescent pose. Full deep breaths. So just relax the shoulders. Once again, breathing into the back, the sides of the body. Just allowing yourself just to settle into the pose. On an exhale, go ahead and lower the hands down. We're going to take that back leg and step it forward just a little bit. Straighten both legs. Take some breaths here. On your next exhale, you'll need to push your chair forward just a bit. You're going to go ahead and fold forward here over that left leg. This is called waterfall. So you're drawing your forehead towards your shin. And inhale, bring yourself all the way back up. As you draw your chair back, go ahead and step your right foot forward. We'll just switch sides here. Take your left foot, step it back. You're on your back toes. Lunge into your right leg. So once again, squaring those hips as that left hip draws forward, right hip draws back. And then with an inhale, if there's balance, maybe an arm comes up. And then really make sure that there's balance before you take that other arm off if you're going to. Lunging into that right leg, soften. So you're softening across the face, letting go of tension there. Just letting go of tension in the shoulders and the arms. And then once again, drop the hands down. You'll step your back foot forward just a bit as you drop your heel down, both legs straighten. Once again, the chair moves forward just a bit. As you exhale, go ahead and fold forward here. And with an inhale, you'll draw yourself back up, come back to standing as you draw your chair back. Let's go ahead and bring your legs wider. So they're going to be as wide as your chair legs. You might even want to bring them wider if you can. Let's go ahead and turn your toes out towards the corners of the room. So as you turn your toes out, you can hold your chair, you can place your hands on your waist. you're going to bend your knees toward your toes, so that will help soften the knees. On an exhale, nice tall spine, you'll lower yourself down, knees come out, and inhale as you raise. So you're going to exhale as you lower, and inhale as you raise, as we start to just kind of stretch out those hips just a bit. And with an inhale, go ahead and straighten the legs. Turn your toes forward for breath here. Take the arms upward. On an exhale, we're just going to tilt to the left. Just a gentle side stretch. Breathe into that right side of your body. And go ahead and inhale upward and exhale to the right. Take an inhale as you stretch, and exhale, lower yourself down. Taking your left toes, you're going to turn your left toes off to the side. That's the only thing that turns. You're not going to turn your hips stay towards the chair. Lunge into your left leg. You can hold your chair with your right hand if you need to for support. You're going to take your left arm directly over that left leg. If you have balance, you can bring your right arm behind. This is Warrior Two. So work on softening the shoulders down as you gaze over your left fingers. Full, expansive, deep breaths. From here, you're going to take your right hand down, your right leg, flip the left palm over, inhale, lean back off to the right as you come up here, reverse warrior. If you have balance, you can gaze up, but it's not required. You can always gaze back or off to the side. Just drawing some deep breaths in. Really breathe deeply into that left side. From here, go ahead and bring your arms back to Warrior Two. You're going to straighten your left leg. If you need balance here, you can go ahead and hold on to the chair with your left hand. You'll bring your right arm straight up as you lean off to the left. If there's balance, you can always slide your hand down your left leg, although not required. Just gazing off to the side. If you have more balance, you can always look up. Turning your heart open, so you're opening your heart towards the chair. And with an inhale, you'll bring yourself all the way up, turn your left toes forward, and take some deep breaths. You can place your hands on your waist. On an inhale, those arms will come up. On an exhale, go ahead and take the arms behind the back. And release your fingers. Draw your shoulder blades together. Work on opening up the chest. So just drawing a couple breaths in here. And release the bind. We're just going to switch sides. We're going to take the right toes, turn them to the right. The only thing that turns. So keep those hips facing your chair. Lunge into your right leg. If you need something to hold on to for balance, it's the left hand. Right arm comes over the right leg. So work on softening the shoulders, softening the arms. If there's balance, you can always take the arm behind. So a few breaths here. From here, go ahead and take your left hand down your left leg. You'll flip that right palm over. Inhale, send it up as you lean back towards that left leg. So reverse warrior, full deep breath. Still not lunging into that right leg. And go ahead and bring the arms to a T. If you're going to hold the chair, you'll do so with your right hand. Straighten your right leg. You'll side bend off to the right as that left arm comes up. Heart shines forward. If you have balance, you can always drop your right hand down the right leg. And inhale as you draw yourself back up. You're going to turn your right toes forward. Once again, you can push your chair a little bit forward. Take a deep breath in here. On an exhale, as you hinge from the hips, you're going to lower yourself down. The head hangs heavy. If you have balance, you can slide your hands down the sides of the chair. If you have more balance, perhaps the hands come down. So holding on to a spot where you have complete balance. holding on to your chair, you'll draw yourself back up as you draw your chair back towards you. Go ahead and step the legs together. So we're going to work on a little bit of a balancing pose. So once again, you'll need to hold your chair if you need it for balance. You're going to take your left heel, kick it out just a bit. We're going to work on opening up that left side of our body. So inhale as you raise the leg. On an exhale, you'll lower the leg back down. So it's going to be inhale as you raise, and exhale as you lower. So just move back and forth at the measure of your own breath just for a few more. The next time you bring it out to the side, hold here. So draw some deep breaths in. And then from here, you're going to take that left foot to the inside of the right. So your toe can be on the floor, or your foot can be up your leg. So wherever it feels comfortable for you. You'll take your left knee out to the left, opening up that left hip. And this is where the balance comes in. This is tree pose. So maybe a hand comes to your waist. If you have complete balance, perhaps you can start to release a finger or two. If there's still balance there, perhaps the other hand comes up. If you find that here you still have balance, you can always take those arms up. Nice deep breaths. And exhale, lower the hands down, drop the foot down. We're just switching sides. So you're going to kick your right heel out. With your next inhale, you'll raise that right leg out to the right. And exhale to lower it down. So nice and slow, back and forth. And then the next time you take it off to the side, hold here. And once again, you're going to take that right leg to the inside of the left. So perhaps the toes on the floor, the heel's up, or maybe you come up a little higher up that leg. Right knee comes off to the right, opening up. And then once again, if you have balance, you can always take a hand to the waist. So being safe with your body while challenging yourself at the same time. Perhaps you find balance here and you can remove just a finger, or maybe another one. Once you get there, perhaps if you still have balance, the other hand can come up. If you find there's more balance there, once again, those arms come up, reach. And exhale, go ahead and lower the hand down, lower the foot down. Inhale, take your arms to the sky. On an exhale, you'll draw your hands to heart center, close the eyes, just centering yourself once again as you press your thumbs against your heart. Take a deep inhale through the nose, and a full deep exhale out through the mouth. And let's do that one more time. Deep inhale through the nose, and let it out the mouth. And there you have it, just a simple sequence to do each and every day just to stretch out the body. Thank you.